Welcome to our program on Kardec Radio.
Hello, beloved friends, and welcome to Kardec Radio. I am Correa, and every Tuesday evening at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we gather together to study the laws that govern not only our lives, but the entire universe. What a unique blessing that God, through Master Jesus and Kardec, brings to us. We are very fortunate, dear friend. And today's question, beloved friends, goes hand in hand with our possible New Year resolution. We all reincarnated to improve ourselves. A new year, as we learn through a message psychographed by Chico Xavier, is yet a greater opportunity for us to choose to do the good, to prioritize others, to spread the good news around us. Right, Soul Souza? A beautiful new year to you, dear friend. Hello, Slavic. A big hug from heart to heart, and a most happy new year to you in the light of our Master Jesus Christ. And a beautiful happy new year to everyone that connects with us. May we make the resolution to think more of others rather than of ourselves. Hello, dear Nora. A big kiss and hug to you. Happy New Year, dear friend. Once again, may God receive our gratitude for the many opportunities that we have to consciously choose to do the good. And as we were saying, tonight's question goes hand in hand with our efforts to learn to do the good. Right, so tonight's question focuses on one of the central vices that have prevented us from millennia to reach out to others. And this central vice, dear friends, is the vice of selfishness. Luckily for us, through God's grace, Master Jesus' presence, Allan Kardec's efforts, and all the mentors who love us, you and I, have all the necessary tools to choose differently this lifetime. So let us make this new year resolution together to become more selfless. Let us begin this beautiful proposal by learning directly from the spirit mentors how to do so. With this goal in mind, beloved friends, we will now read question 914 of the Spirit's Book. Kardec asks, since selfishness is based on personal interests, it seems difficult to entirely uproot it from the human heart. Will we ever be able to do so? Excellent and wise question on the part of Kardec. Let us visualize Master Jesus and the mentors responding directly to us. They say, as humans become enlightened about spiritual things, they attach less value to material things. Next, it is necessary to reform the human institutions that entertain and excite such attachments. This depends on education. So, beloved friends, we are truly blessed because tonight we were given the key to self transformation and to spiritual progress. This key is to march away from selfishness and closer to selflessness, and how to ignite this inner transformation through the process of renewal through education. So, dear friends, question for us: are we willing to educate ourselves for immortality? Educating ourselves according to the science of the spirits involves, first of all, learning the new, second of all, practicing the new through effort and repetition. Luckily for us, we have a model, Master Jesus. He is our compass. Are we willing, dear friends, in this new year to spend time with the Master? Yes, because He is our spiritual moral coach. He is the governor of the whole entire humanity. So, if we would like to align ourselves with the governance of the earth, one resolution we can embrace is to become closer to the Master. This is a beautiful way through which we can educate ourselves for the good, since the Master is our educator per excellence. But how, beloved friends, to educate ourselves in this unique manner? Thanks to Spiritism, we have the Master very available to us. Every day, we are blessed with the opportunity to open Spiritist books, especially those by Humberto de Campos, through the mediumship of Chico Xavier, and have our personal encounter with the Master. In order, beloved friends, for you and I to let go of old habits that no longer serve us, of habits that are selfish in nature, we need to have another direction to which to turn. This new direction for us is Master Jesus, because in Spiritism we consider him to be our guide and model. Let us then propose to ourselves to read again, if we have already read it, the book, for instance, Good News. Let us study Master Jesus' ability to listen. Let us study Master Jesus' ability to give without expecting to receive. Let us study Master Jesus' ability to speak the good and exemplify the good for the good of all. This is how, dear friends, we can train ourselves to practice more selfless acts. First, we propose that you and I spend some time daily with the Master. Second, we propose that in the very dwelling of our hearts, we make an effort to think less of ourselves and more of others. For instance, when we wake up, rather than thinking of our own to-do list first, we could propose to raise our thoughts to God and then do something for someone else before we think of ourselves, even if it is watering a plant at home, even if it is going to see our adorable little pet, right? So, Souza, you have beautiful pets at home. Even if it is saying a prayer, for a coworker, even if it is visualizing someone at our favorite coffee shop smiling and receiving a shower of blessings from on high, even if it is visualizing the guardian angels of our co-workers, embracing them in divine love, even without saying one word physically. We can visualize the good with the divine powerhouse that lives within us. This divine powerhouse is our very mind. Through Emmanuel, we learn that thought is life. So let us, dear friends, think of others more, and better yet, visualize the good of others, rather than fomenting feelings of fear, feelings of sickness, feelings of loss. Let us visualize our brothers and sisters being embraced by the very Christ. And let us also, why not, utilize social media to spread optimism to others, to spread hope, to spread joy, to spread courage. Yes. And next time we would like to give a gift to someone, why not share a spiritist message? What a beautiful proposal, dear friends, to think of how we can make others happy. It is by putting ourselves at the disposal of the good for the good that we combat the moral epidemic that has overwhelmed humanity, the epidemic of selfishness. How do we immunize ourselves against it? By practicing empathy. Let us think of, for instance, Stephen and Saul of Tarsus. Whereas Stephen's sole purpose was to bring the Christ, to bring healing, to bring hope to others, Saul of Tarsus' purpose was to think of how he could gain recognition and power. Luckily, Saul of Tarsus in the book Paul and Stephen by Emmanuel has his own encounter with the Christ and decides to open his heart to the service of others. Let us then, dear friends, hope and pray so that every day of this beautiful new year, granted to us by God, is our door of Damascus. Let us hope and pray so that every day we can visualize the Master before us and think and feel about what He would like us to do this day. For certain, the Master counts on us to be His spokesperson, His arms, His legs, His hands on the earth. So how shall we reach out to others? Let us do this exercise of stretching ourselves, expanding ourselves in all directions. Luckily, within our minds, we can travel multidimensionally and reach brothers and sisters that are even in other planets and also in the spiritual realm. So there's nothing holding us, beloved friends, from doing the good, thinking the good, and visualizing the good. Luckily, We are all children of divine love, and as such, we were given the power, God's permission to co-create the good. So may each day of this new year be a day in which we march a little closer to what God already envisions for each and every one of us. Selfless love. Let us visualize the Master asking us to act on his behalf, and let us then reach out, knowing that none of us are restricted. As children of divine love, we are absolutely free to think, visualize, and mold the good with all the resources that we have at hand. This is how, beloved friends, by empathetically and peacefully reaching out to others, that we shall fulfill our divine nature. And this is the proposal from the mentors on high for you and I and all of us. Thank you, dear friends. We thank you for the gift of your presence always, and for the fact that we were blessed with the opportunity to form the circle of divine love and divine light. May the light within keep on shining. And until next time, dear friends, we wish you many blessings. Bye for now.